Hello everyone, this is the video for Home Connections 31 and 32. Number 1, write a multiplication equation to show how much each group of coins is worth. Letter A, 10 nickels. 10 nickels times 5 cents for every nickel. 10 times 5 is 50 cents. 15 nickels. 15 nickels times 5 cents. I know 15 times 10 is 150. Cut in half is 75. I also could look, if this is 10 nickels, then this is 5 nickels. If I were to put them together, that would be 15 nickels. 50 plus 25 is, again, 75. So 15 times 5, 75. You also could count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Count by fives 15 times. The next section, dimes. If I have 10 dimes times 10 cents per dime, and that's 100 cents. Most people would write 100 cents like this, $1. 100 cents is the same as $1. 20 dimes at 10 cents. 20 times 10 is 200 cents, or $2. 30 dimes times 10 cents for each dime is 300 cents, or $3. 8 quarters, 25 cents a quarter. You could count by 25 cents. I know that 4 quarters is $1, so 8 quarters is going to be $2. So you might say 200 or $2. 12 quarters. 12 quarters times 25 cents each. If 4 quarters is $1, 8 quarters is $2, another 4 would be 12. 12 quarters is $3. So 300 cents or $3. 17 quarters. I know 4, 4, 4, and 4 would be 16 quarters. So 17 quarters times 25 cents. 16 quarters would be $4. So another quarter would make it $4.25, or $4.25. Okay. Number 2, label each array frame below. Then fill it in with labeled rectangles. Write an equation to show how you got the total, and then write a multiplication equation to match the array. All right. So the first problem, letter A, I can tell that the length of the side is 3. The length of the top, 10, plus another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So really, my multiplication equation is going to be 3 times 19. And to figure out the answer, I'm going to fill in the center. Find the area. Chunk by chunk. 3 times 10 is 30. If the left side is 3, the left side is still going to be 3 right here. And 3 times 9 is 27. And the whole answer for the whole shebang, 3 times 19, is going to be all of those sections added together. So 30 plus 27 is 57. And that means that 3 times 19, the whole thing is also going to be 57. So you could multiply in lots of different ways. This is a great way to show multiplication, and then we'll move on to other strategies. But 3 times 19 is really 3 times 10 and 3 times 9 all put together. Home Connections 32. Letter B, the length of the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The length of the top would be a 10 and a 3. So the entire multiplication equation would be 5 times the whole top is 13. In order to figure out the answer in this way, using multiplication arrays, would be to do chunk by chunk. A 5 by 10 area gives me an area of 50. And a 5 by 3 area is 15. Put them both together. 50 plus 15 equals 65. So the whole 5 times 13 is 65. Letter C. The length of the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The length of the top, 10 plus another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is really showing the problem 6 times 16. And I'm going to go chunk by chunk. 6 by 10 is 60. And 6 by 6 is 36. To get the whole answer, I'm going to add the areas together. 60 plus 36 equals 96. So the answer to 6 times 16 is 96. So we'll move into other ways of multiplying, but this is a great visual way as we just begin our exploration into multiplication. Number 3, the challenge. Raina said, how many different ways are there to make 30 cents using pennies, nickels, dimes, or quarters? So we could use all pennies. We could use all nickels. We could use all dimes. We can't use all quarters because that would be 25 cents. But we could do mostly quarters and something else. So you could either just do pennies, just do nickels, just do dimes, do quarters and something else, or do a combination of everything. There are a ton of ways to make 30 cents using all 4 of these coins. So what's the problem asking you to do? They're asking us to make 30 cents using different coins. If I wanted to ensure that I got all the ways, I personally think that I would make a table or an organized list. Some people might just guess and check and just get some of them, but in order for me to get all of them, I made a table or an organized list. Now, there are, if you can believe it, 18 different ways to make 30 cents. And I have those ways shown right here. And if you just got some of them, that is totally fine. You do not have to write down all 18. But here they are, in case you're wondering. I started with pennies, all the ways that I could make 30 cents using pennies. So I started with just pennies, 30 pennies. And then I thought the only other way to use pennies at the highest amount, I'd have to go down to 25 pennies with 1 nickel. I went down to 20 pennies and 2 nickels, 20 pennies and 1 dime. So if you take a look at this list, this is all of them. If you want to make sure that you have all of them, pause the video so you can look at all 18 ways. So you can see that I have all pennies, I have pennies and nickels, I have pennies and dimes, I have pennies and dimes and nickels, I have pennies and quarters, I have just nickels and dimes, nickels and quarters, all dimes, so all different ways. So again, if you want to see all 18 ways, pause the video and you can check. All right, let's go back and look at all of the answers for Home Connections 31 and 32. Here are the answers for 31. The answers for 32. And one more time, seeing all 18 ways. There they are. All right, kids, I'll see you in class.